This is the Cruise FM Out of Tune podcast. Here is Stacie and Curtis.
How is today gonna go?
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 10, season 2 of the Out of Tune podcast. I am Stacie.
I am Curtis.
And my friend Curtis here is passionate and dedicated and professional and prepared and creative and a bunch of things. And I am only a few of those. And in this situation last week, or maybe even the week before, because you were away.
I was away last week.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
He was like, hey, let's do lyrics that impacted us when we were younger. And the minute he said that, I was like, oh, God. Because here's the thing. I listen to music. I don't listen to lyrics almost ever, if that makes sense.
It doesn't. This is where we're going to start.
Yeah.
I need to get to the bottom of this.
This is where I think you and I, because every other episode we've done, we're like very much same page with the odd little, except for what was that episode we did where we were like...
Episode 10?
Episode 10, the hot takes.
Yes. That was our best episode too.
So fun.
We need to fight more.
Let's do hot takes next time.
Let's do another hot takes next week. Hot takes round 2.
Definitely prepare for that one.
Okay.
It's going to be way easier. So when he said that to me, I was like, lyrics that impacted me, 0. Like, I'm very confident in saying 0. Or else I have a terrible memory and have just wiped that from my past.
This is not shots fired, but like, you listen to a Bob Dylan song and you listen to like Rebecca Black's Friday and you're just, it's gone.
But here's the thing is I also appreciate good songwriters. I know what a good written song is, a well-written song, I should say. It's just that my retention of them...
It doesn't stick.
No. And same thing with like, I think you've done it, Joel's done it. When people are like, blah, 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 blah. And it's a quote from something. And I'm like, what? And they're like, have you not seen Step Brothers? I'm like, well, yeah, of course I have. But I just don't remember every line, or I don't retain all that kind of information. It's gone for me. I did watch the movie. I did listen to those songs that you're probably going to quote a bunch, but I just don't retain that kind of information. And I don't know if that's like a weird, am I a left brain or right brain person? Am I an idiot? What's my deal? I don't know.
Well, I've been awake for 3 days picking my 5 favorite lyrics, so I'm ready.
God damn it, Curtis.
Do you have favorite songs though? Like, can we touch on that?
I do have favorite songs.
Can you pull up some favorite songs?
But I also, like, you know, when people are like, hey, you're on a desert island, which 3 CDs are you taking with you? I'm like, don't ask me that. I hate choosing.
I will say, though, my YouTube has been dominated with lyrics these last few days. And one of the fun things that popped up was, how well do you know lyrics? People make these little trivia videos. Mm-hmm. So I was watching them with my wife, and I came out the other side a little more...
You kicked your ass, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I also, I understand your viewpoint a little more because some of my favorite songs were on there. I was like, here we go. Oh, it's Today from the Smashing Pumpkins. It's like, finish this line. And I was like, maybe I don't.
You've got the confidence there, but you can't connect.
I can relate now a little more when I actually sit down and try to recite the lyrics of some of my favorite songs. I'm like, it's not there.
Yeah.
So,
and there's something, I forget what that's called. There's a name for it where you think you remember something so well. And when the time comes for you to either recall it or you're there and you're like, wait a second, this is not at all what I remember. Mm-hmm. And I think that happens with all of us in different aspects.
That was a eye-opener when I first started, when I was legal, when I was 19, and we started going to Whiskey Jack's and I had karaoke songs.
Oh, yeah, and you thought you
I
could
have
just
been singing these wrong my entire 19 years.
And also, welcome to Confused Lyrics, which we run every Friday on Cruise FM.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you just hear things wrong, you sing them wrong. I listen to them and don't remember them. It's a whole thing. But I think what we should do is you just tell me. Like, let's make this about you.
No, I don't want it to be about
And then I'll
about
chime
me.
in and I'll be like, yes, I agree.
I think
or
you
no,
should.
You're crazy.
I think you should throw out some of your favorite songs though as well. And we don't have to dissect them, but I want to get to know you on that level.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, even CDs maybe, like, because I was a huge No Doubt fan when No Doubt. That was my first CD I ever bought, Tragic Kingdom.
Great. What I would put that in top 10, if not top 5 CDs of all time for
It's
me.
great. It's
There's
so good.
no bad songs on it.
No, I agree.
They were going to call it quits if that album didn't take off.
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You going to go see him in the Sphere?
I saw some footage clips, if you
Insane.
will. It looked so like Gwen Stefani is so fake, and I don't care.
fair.
Because you know what? She looks really good. She's fun to look at. The band themselves are great together.
Still the original members, I think.
Yes. One of
Yeah.
them is one leaving because they have Parkinson's.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I might have heard that. Anyway, I heard it looked really good.
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't looked into it, but there's just recently there's some controversy about her, and that's, I think, the first time ever in the life of Gwen Stefani. She has been clean as a sheet.
Well, no, because she had that whole her Lamb album where she was like with her Harajuku girls. There was a lot of cultural appropriation.
Sure.
God, with these notifications.
Sure.
So what
Was that a misstep?
What was the correct
I don't
one?
know. Something it may have been like a political alignment
She's mega.
recently. Is she? Okay.
Blake Shelton is like
Gotcha.
They bleed red.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
It is. It's just that's all I could think of that it would be.
Gotcha. That's probably what it was then.
Oh, how dare she have political views?
No, but it was just I had just finally seen some like comments negatively portraying Gwen Stefani for the first time in my life.
Oh,
just
wow.
like a couple weeks ago, I was like, "What would she do?"
Now I'm gonna have to check and see. But you continue. Okay, so yeah,
She was the one that was married to Gavin Rossdale, right?
yeah, and he slept with the sitter.
Yeah, he
and
slept
had
with
a
the
kid.
nanny.
Yeah,
Gavin.
Gavin.
Imagine cheating on
you
Gwen Stefani.
handsome philanderer.
That's why I'm so glad I'm ugly. Is that like these options don't present themselves to me? You know, I've never been tempted at that
Easy.
level. I'm like, there's got to be something better than Gwen Stefani, right? Imagine living like that,
I know. What a weird life.
right?
Okay, so
Okay.
Tragic Kingdom. I was also obviously a big fan of What's the Story, Morning Glory, Oasis.
Yep.
That was huge. And then after high school, I moved to the UK. And also, too, my family growing up, and it's so weird that I work in radio, just not very musical. My family didn't listen to music on the weekends, or we listened in the car, but it was
Yeah.
also just like whatever. And so once I went to the UK, I love British music. I am a huge London Suede fan.
Ooh.
Texas, Morchiba is one. Big Calm is probably my favorite album of all time. And when I met my best friend Candace, randomly something blah blah favorite album, we both had the same favorite album, which is Morchiba, Big Calm.
Well, yeah, and that's how you bond.
Yeah. And so those are some big standouts for me because that time in my life when I was over in England, I was living my best life. Like I was traveling, I was partying, I was meeting new people. It was fantastic. So those ones stick out for me. Past that, not a lot, not going to lie.
My wonderful wife, not big on lyrics either. So the more we talk, am I the weird one?
No, you're not.
Because I obsess over lyrics and I feel them hard sometimes.
And
Maybe that's not normal.
No, I just think I feel like it has to do like left brain, right brain.
Okay.
I really do. It's not, we feel things strongly and hardly different, like other things, you know, yours is lyrics, whatever. Mine is recipes that I see online. Mine's food.
Speaking of recipes, I have been asking around for a location for the Stacie cooking
The cooking
pilot.
show?
Not even joking.
Well, we'll see
People
how that goes.
people have asked me if we know any people with like show homes. They said that's literally the best place to shoot one.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, because it's wide open. You can get cameras in there. Because
Yeah.
kitchens, unfortunately, are quite.
Well, and can I say my kitchen is terrible where I
Yeah.
live? Like it's
Yeah.
a galley kitchen. It's gross.
So you need an island, and then you
Mm-hmm.
need enough space in front of the island to get cameras that aren't 3 feet from your face.
Yep.
That's tough. That's
It is.
harder than you'd expect. So show homes, they're empty. It usually benefits them to show off a little bit of the kitchen.
Yeah.
So
Get a deal going with the home builder.
if only we knew some sort of show home. Anyway, neither here nor there, but we're gonna get that pilot off the air one of these days. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
What's it called? I've been rolling my. I was trying to find like a play on words with like Stacey's mom, but there's no food words that rhyme
Cooking
with
with
mom.
Cooper. That's just lame.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is do you need a name?
Well, yeah.
How about if it's called Watch Me Make Food? It's
Damn it, that's
it's
better than all of mine.
literal. Watch me make food.
Watch me make food.
Yeah.
Here
Watch
comes the
Stacie
food.
make food.
Okay. Here's my first lyrics.
Let's go.
All right. We're going to head to 1991. It was so hard to pick my favorite Guns N' Roses lyric.
I can imagine
My
that.
favorite band.
I knew yours would come from GNR.
Well, it's just one.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest Appetite for Destruction fan, and I know that makes all the hardcore Guns N' Roses fans so mad. I loved Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. Those were my albums. Axl went a little deeper.
Right.
So there's a song, Locomotive, off Use Your Illusion 2. It's not a very famous song, but I feel like it was Axl's favorite song because they have the lyric, "You can use your illusion," which is what he named the album. So the lines go, "You can use your illusion, let it take you where it may. We live and learn, and then sometimes it's best to walk away. Me, I'm just here hanging on. It's my only place to stay, at least for now anyway. I've worked too hard for my illusions just to throw them all away."
Okay.
So
I get please understand that I do understand.
that is good writing.
That's good writing.
That's
it sounded very rhymey, but I get it.
Sometimes it's just easier to live that lie. Because you've worked too hard for your illusions just to throw them all away. I was like, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know if... Was he deep? Was he a deep guy?
He was a very deep guy. He was very troubled. He was not a good person. I mean, I think he's better now, but I mean... check every box of a horrible human being, and that was Axl Rose. But as we know, those usually make the most dynamic frontmen in a lot of cases.
Honestly. And you know what? Can I just point out one thing? That whole sex, drugs, rock and roll of the 70s, 80s was insane.
Yeah.
We lost talented artists because of that, and we still do. But we don't have that same level of craziness with artists now.
Yeah.
I just don't think we do.
It's across the board in a lot of things, too, like sports. Everybody's so dialed in and healthy and it's
and then when you do hear of somebody who's taking a break for that, you're like, oh, really?
It's healthier, but it's not as exciting, and I feel terrible. But when you look back at the 90s of just the chaos, the creative chaos,
yeah, and that's the thing, is those creative minds, they are very complex, and they have potentially led some crazy lives. So I get it. I get the creativeness.
The crazy thing about Axl Rose is that even before Appetite for Destruction, he had November Rain and Don't Cry. He had all his ballads, but it was 1987, and the world wasn't ready, so he made the greatest rock album of all time, Appetite for Destruction. Okay. And then once they got famous, then he was like, okay, time to bring in the horn section, and we're gonna do a bunch of ballads, and
we're gonna
divided the fan base. But anyway,
okay,
all right, throw me another album you like.
I think I gave you all three of mine.
Come on.
Another album that I like.
Getting in the Cooper car, hitting eject on the CD.
Oh, the
player.
Green
What's coming
Day
out?
Is it American Idiot? The one with
2001?
the grenade on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that album because I was driving back and forth from Calgary to Saskatoon a lot, and it was just in there. I love the band. I do and I also understand the passion behind a band sometimes, especially Green Day. They're very outspoken about politics, and there was a lot of that in there. So I really did like that album.
American Idiot.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yes. And Jesus of Suburbia probably was an entire car ride there and back.
Right?
That's a 10-minute song, isn't it? It's so
good.
Good.
The Queen songs where it's
and
so here's
good.
The next chapter of this music.
My family has Green Day Rock Band.
Oh, yeah.
And Jesus of Suburbia, greatest
Such
8 minutes.
Good song.
So many changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a great pick.
Thanks.
We're Dookie, 1994, their first album.
Yep.
Was that on your radar?
No.
Really?
Just a sidebar. The guy down the hall from me, his dog's name is Dookie, and she's adorable.
Okay. But the basket case, When I Come Around, you missed that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Really?
I'm just I'm a one flash in the pan sort of person. I don't necessarily follow a band's entire
I don't know if I've ever met anyone
library.
who started Green Day with American Idiot.
Yeah, that's me.
That's
Hello.
awesome. Good for you. This is such a one-sided
I feel
topic.
very weird now.
We should do cooking next one of these weeks.
Yeah, so I can finally flex.
No, yeah, and I'll be the other. I'm like, Kraft Dinner says it's for a family of 4, but it's not. Stacie, as you go through all the
that's true,
delicacies of ingredients.
Right.
Let's do it. Let's have it. Okay, my next one.
Yes.
I had to add a fun one in because I feel like a few of these are going to make you cry as we go.
You got
I
it
only
heavy?
have 5, but
okay.
So this is a comedy one. 2011, Spose. Are you familiar with Mr. D show? CBC, Canadian made.
Yep.
Okay.
Jerry
D?
D.
You know
Yes.
that intro? They play like 10 seconds of that. I'm awesome. No, you're not.
Yes.
Dude. Okay. It's a real song from
Yep, I
a
recognize
U.S.
it.
artist called Spose. It's called I'm Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. There's so many good lines in that. It's like a comedy rap song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like earlier he says, I'm so preposterous, feel the awesomeness, the most obnoxious guest up at the sausage fest. Like, that's good writing, right? Right?
Yes.
But the best line is, and you got to remember, this is 2011 before T Swift was, you know, what she is.
Mm-hmm.
But he kicks it up a notch and he goes, suit untailored, ringtone Taylor Swift. Can't tweet upon my Twitter because I haven't done shit. Bank account red, body ungroomed. The only good thing about me is I'm off stage soon. And that just like, that is so fun to sing along
That paints
to.
a great picture.
Right?
And those are good lyrics.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
In those. So I really appreciated that.
That's a good song. I've seen the Mr. D show. Mm-hmm. And every time it starts, that's what catches me. I'm
Yeah.
like, I like this song.
And it's a full, great, like 4.5 minute song.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, back to Stacie and her CDs,
Oh,
her
my
CD
God.
collection.
He's asking me more than once. Okay,
We're
Green
going to
Day.
keep going back.
Another one was Feist, Let It Die.
Yeah.
Love that album. I absolutely love Feist. I actually own more than one Feist album. And I've seen her live quite a few times. Love her.
I think she was the first person I ever saw use a looper, and it blew my mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's a talent in itself
That
right
is
there.
crazy.
I love watching
Building
people
music,
build
yeah.
music. Yeah.
And I remember being like, what is this?
I saw her at
What
the
kind
jazz.
of witchcraft is
It is
this?
almost witchcraft. And being able to use it properly. I saw her at the jazz festival at Bez Gardens.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. And for once, I actually maneuvered my way to the front because I wanted to be right there for it. One of my favorite concerts of all time.
Yeah.
Feist at the Jazz Fest. It was so good.
She's phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah. It's almost time for her to come back.
Well, I think she has been active. It's just that.
But I mean Saskatoon.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
I thought you meant
Absolutely.
like in music.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sit down for this
Well,
one.
Oh, great.
All right.
Sure.
Do you have songs that like remind you or like encompass being a parent? Do you have anything like you go to a wedding and you hear what's that like butterfly kisses and you're like, oh damn.
Oh, God.
Or is that just
I don't think there's something necessarily. I've heard that song.
Yeah.
What's the Cat in the Cradle?
yeah.
I get it. I really do.
Okay.
I have moments in just the day that make me think that as a parent, not necessarily a song, but please give me yours because I know it's there.
Okay. Eminem 2013, he wrote a song called Headlights where he basically forgives his mom because his
Okay.
whole career has been hating his mom.
Right.
And then I guess she got like hardcore dementia or something, and I think she's dead now. But so he was trying to like make things good with her before she passed away.
Yeah.
And this is the most parent lyric I've ever heard. So basically, he says was, the one thing I never asked was where the F my deadbeat dad was. Guess he had trouble keeping up with every address because she constantly moved the kids. And then he says, but I'd have flipped every mattress, every rock, and desert cactus, owned a collection of maps, and followed my kids to the edge of the atlas. If someone moved them from me, you could bet your asses, even if I had to come down the chimney dressed as Santa and kidnap them.
Wow.
Love that line.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And he just says it so like angry.
Oh, his
Like, how can you just walk away from your kids and not care? You know?
yeah, and that is when you do start writing music about your children as a parent. You have such a connection to your children. And I'm speaking for some people because some don't.
Yeah.
And that is the thing is like, how can in some situations it's the mom, in some situations it's the dad. It blows my mind how you couldn't do all of what you just said to find your children or to follow your children.
And Eminem is so talented, but growing up, I just feel like so much of what he raps and sings about is like, I can't relate. So when we were finally on the same page, I was like, oh, I feel that anger.
That legit
I can
connection.
relate to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So always love that lyric.
Nice.
How about Tapes, Stacie? Do you remember Tapes?
I do.
Okay. What
My
was
first tape, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, was Ace of Base, The Sign.
Wow, that's late.
I'm like I said, man, music wasn't a thing for me.
Yeah,
And then once I
okay.
started, going to friends' houses in high school, maybe, I guess I was
Was that 1992? Ace of
the
Base?
Sign. I want to say 2 or 3.
I remember at one of the Christmas parties, I think that was one of the song trivia you gave me, and I very, very confidently said 94, and you looked at me in the eye and you said 92.
Oh, hold on a second.
Or is it 91
I'm
even?
in the wrong article. Ooh, it's 93.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was wrong 4 times in a row about that album. That doesn't feel good. And I think The Sign is one of the greatest songs.
And you know what? This was trendy music, right? This was new because they were European.
Yeah.
And we were like, ooh, and they were attractive.
Yeah.
And the beat was great. I'm also very much like a beat-driven person.
Okay.
And
So are you a raver?
EDM music. I raved in London when I lived there.
Oh, you went to the
Yes.
real raves.
Real
Oh
ones.
my God, I'm learning so much about you.
Dude, there's something
Well, yeah, no wonder you don't like lyrics. If you just sat there bobbing.
waiting for the lift and the drop. And I have friends right now who are still currently very into EDM.
Yeah.
And have you seen those huge festivals?
Yes.
With the insane DJ setups and displays?
Yes.
I'm getting goosebumps right now. It was
awesome.
a huge part of my life for a very long time. And
There it is. That's why.
maybe it is. And
Wait.
maybe that's why I loved it so much, is because
You just feel it.
And
If you're someone
also-
who just feels music, that's your home base.
the dancing was also a big part of
Yes.
it. And I'm not necessarily, like, I don't have rhythm, but the rhythm that they play there is just literally like bass,
Yes.
bass, bass. And I was like, I can do this. And yeah, it was so much fun. I love that music. And when people are like, ugh, they brag on EDM so hard. How can you? It's a talent.
It's the atmosphere, though.
It's true. Yeah.
I mean, you can listen to it in your car, but it's like,
Unless you're surrounded
unless
by
you're surrounded
2,000 people, it's
all
maybe not the same.
vibing at the same. So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Next for you.
Okay. Closing time. Not Semisonic. Screw Semisonic.
Ooh.
I hate that song.
Okay.
Leonard Cohen, 1992. Okay.
Yes, please. I love Leonard Cohen.
Okay. And I know it sounds like it's about a relationship, but I feel it about just everything in general.
Right.
Okay. So he says, I loved you when our love was blessed. I love you now. There's nothing left but sorrow and a sense of overtime. I missed you since our place got wrecked by the winds of change and the weeds of sex. Looks like freedom, but it feels like death. It's something in between, I guess. Like,
Oh, God.
if that didn't make you feel like 6 things,
Wow.
but that is like, I think it was Chuck Klosterman said the only 2 interesting parts of a relationship are the beginning and end.
You know what?
And that's
dude?
what this is.
Yeah.
When you're starting something, everything is like magical and in front of
Wonderful.
you, and you're like, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? I wish we were here. And then by the time you get there, you're like, magic's kind of
Closing
gone.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not just about relationships. I feel that with like all my projects. I'm like, oh, imagine when this gets going and people care. And then once I get there, it's like the drive,
Yeah. It
the like
changes.
clawing out of the hole, trying to get something off the ground is gone. And you're like,
Well, and you don't know, like, the build up to anything is always so good. The anticipation
anticipation.
is amazing.
Yeah.
And so when you are in the new folds of a relationship and you're anticipating every next get together, interaction, whatever, once you've gotten there, and then it's like, yeah, but now what?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, okay, I'm here now. What's over there? What's up there? But
Yeah, exactly.
nothing but sorrow and a sense of overtime.
Leonard Cohen and those old school, oh my God. I really do love, I know I love music. Have you ever watched the Laurel Canyon documentary?
No.
LA in the hills back in the 70s when like Joni Mitchell and Neil Young all lived in the
Yeah.
Jackson Brown, Stevie Nicks, they were all like within walking distance to each other and they were all young, like becoming artists and they wrote songs together. Like that era of music for me, chef's kiss. I love it. And Leonard Cohen, I went to his show here in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's so good.
So good. And I think he was part of that as well. I love him so much.
It's crazy when you look back and there's moments like that where all these famous people were just hanging out together.
Because that's what they did.
Yeah.
And that's what spawned all this amazing music was one like region in California where everybody, and that was also the other thing too, is like people were flocking to California because that's where the music scene was. Do we have, like, I know Nashville's maybe a music, but like, I just don't think we have that anymore.
No,
either.
because it's online.
Exactly. And these people were literally getting high and doing drugs and
Yeah.
having sex with each other and making beautiful
the best,
music.
Yes, in every sense of the word.
Because it hadn't been done before. I feel like we've tapped out almost in music. Are we ever going to come out with a new genre?
I am terrified of what AI is about to do to music.
It's already been doing shit to music.
But I think it's about to
Get worse?
Well, yeah, I could have much worse. If I was a artist or had a lot of money, I would create something that maybe this will be a different episode.
Hey, maybe.
All right. I was gonna say too, neither here nor there, but you talk about all these artists getting together and having sex and making music before they went off and became famous in their own right. That happened with horror authors too. Do you know the story of like? There's some author back in whatever year.
Unless it's Stephen King, I don't know.
And they would have parties. So they would go to this castle for the weekend and then like drink and do drugs and have sex and write. And that's like in one weekend, I think it was like Interview with a Vampire and Bram, maybe not that one, but like Mary Shelley was there. She wrote Frankenstein. There's like 3 epic crazy horror novels that were written in one weekend at this party.
Okay, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because you assume that has to only happen for music.
Yeah, no, writers.
But creative juices
creative people
flow
are crazy.
everywhere, even in castles.
In castles, especially in castles.
Gross.
I imagine it was thundering and lightning the entire.
Of course. Yeah. No electricity, just candles.
I only have one left, so let's talk about you. One more album. I'm just trying to picture young Stacie Cooper. Got her Katrina and the Waves cassette. Got her Tears for Fears cassette. Her Wham cassette. Her Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual cassette. Her Madonna cassette.
I also was very obsessed with UB40 when Red Red Wine came out.
Yes, it's a great song.
And I bought the UB40 tape.
Did it have the rap part?
Yeah.
Nice. I got a version from the library and I was so excited and I ran home and it didn't have the rap part. So.
Oh no.
Some reggae.
Yeah, some reggae. I thought the lead singer was pretty cute as well, which I don't know. He's one of those odd little ducks.
Sure.
But I liked it. I'm just trying to think. Like, obviously, I had Tiffany. I think I'm alone now.
Yep.
So did every other girl.
Tiffany again.
And I did the New Kids on the Block. I did all that. And yeah, I remember some of my friends. Like, I had a friend, the friend who introduced me to Oasis, Bradley. He was obsessed with this album, What's the Story, Morning Glory.
What's the Story, Morning Glory? Their second.
And yeah, I was just like, okay, yeah. And I listened to it and I enjoyed it, but he was like losing his shit over it. And I never understand. And I understand that I don't. How do you say this? Like, I understand how people get so passionate about music. I just don't feel the same. That's all.
Huh.
And so in these instances where people do and you hang out with them, it's a gift because I get it's through osmosis, you know? And I think that's how music is with everybody. Mm-hmm. My bestie, I've introduced her to some music that she's just like, oh my God. And yet I still don't think of myself as a musical person. But the interaction with all of us about music, that's what I love, is because it's almost like I'm lazy. I want people to bring me music. Please tell me who you like, what you love, and why. And then I will listen to it and move on from there.
Okay, so here's a thought. The Stacie Cooper cooking show is just in a warehouse. And we've got a DJ behind you blasting EDM music. And then for like
with lights and stuff? Come on.
When the beat comes back in is when you like throw the parsley in. Like,
I love it. The drop of the garlic in the pan.
Right?
Yes. Maybe we can do this.
It would be way easier to get a big warehouse.
Yeah. And you don't need a flash. You need a cooktop.
Yeah. And then
a table.
We can fake it. We just need like 20 people to get high at like 8 a.m. when we shoot this. And they can just kind of be like in between the camera and you.
I'm on it.
Okay.
I got a list.
You got 20 people who get high in the morning.
The moment it's happening. It's happening right now. Are you free on Saturday? Let's do this.
I love that group chat.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
See, we've learned a lot. This makes I understand you now why you don't give a shit about lyrics for the most part. Is because you feel music more than you listen.
And I like the sound of music. Like I like music. I don't necessarily like the words to that music.
See, I'm kind of the opposite. And then when I talk to a musician, I'm like you, because they're like, oh man, like when they do the drop D and bring out the thirds in the second line, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Drop the D.
I don't know what are you talking.
Yeah. Anyway, I like your hair.
Oh my god! You should drop the D. Finally,
Okay.
This is my favorite lyric of all time. This whole song is good. Bare naked ladies. Did you expect that?
Wow. No. And yet, maybe. Keep going.
1992. What a good boy. First of all, I got to give a shout out to Adam. Do you remember Adam? He used to work here. He was actually my boss for a while.
Adam.
I do not remember his last name. He was just boss Adam. I should have done that research.
Here?
Yeah, he was in Regina, but there was a time when I was creative director of all of Saskatchewan, and he was my boss out of Regina.
I was not here for 2 years, so maybe it was during that time.
I don't know. Anyway,
We digress.
he was the biggest Bare Naked Ladies fan, and the guy looked like his favorite band should be like Weezer. Like he had the tats and the big thick black glasses.
Oh, okay. I know who you're
Adam,
talking about. Yeah.
And we would go on work calls to discuss the team, and we would just talk about music for like an hour, 2 hours.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, great guy. But he just would tell anyone that his favorite band was Bare Naked Ladies, and it was like a weird fit.
Yeah.
And then the thing I loved most about him, though, was that he would double down and he would challenge you. He'd be like, okay, name me better writers, like better songwriters, better song structures in the last like 20 years. And you'd be like, wow, this guy's really, like, he'll fight you for
He's
this.
defensive of
Yeah,
them.
he's not like, yeah, I know, it's kind of lame. Yeah, I just like them. Like, I listened to them when I was a kid. He would like look you in the eye and be like, no, like, okay, let's do this. I'll tell you why they're the best.
Okay.
You got to respect that.
Sure.
And I never told him this because I didn't want to sound like I was kissing my boss's ass. But yeah, my favorite lyric of all time. Okay. From 1992's What a Good Boy. I go to school, I write exams. If I pass, if I fail, if I drop out, does anyone give a damn? And if they do, they'll soon forget, because it won't take much for me to show my life ain't over yet. I wake up scared. I wake up strange. I wake up wondering if anything in my life is ever going to change. I wake up scared. I wake up strange. And everything around me stays the same.
Wow.
Yeah. And if that isn't like, I'm happy where I am,
And
but I
what
also
song was
don't
it?
want to be here. It's called What a Good Boy.
What a Good
Not one of the
okay.
more famous ones.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I remember hearing that in high school and be like, that's how I feel. And I think I still feel like that now, where like, what's next? Mm-hmm. What's next?
Yeah. And
Nothing's ever good enough.
everything's a joke. Oh my God. And I can see that, like, because when did that song come out?
92's off
92?
Gordon, I believe was their first album.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like with the Bare Naked Ladies, so that was their first album?
Yeah.
I just feel
Stephen
like,
Page was pretty dark.
Yeah.
All his songs were the dark ones.
but I think the kitschiness of the band overshadowed maybe
For sure.
that.
Yep. Nope. for
Because
sure.
when you do think of the Bare Naked Ladies, you think of like
One
the Chinese
week.
chicken
Yeah.
and that sort of thing, which is
If
like,
I had $1 million.
yeah.
Yep.
But they do have some really good music, and I just feel like not enough people maybe appreciate that or go far enough into their library
Definitely.
to pick out the gems like you have.
Yeah.
So kudos to you for that,
So
because
love that
that is a
lyric.
good one.
Because there's a lot going on in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are my lyrics, Stacie.
Well,
we
you
gonna
know
go.
what?
We gonna go raving. We gonna go clubbing.
Thank you for putting that together, because when you proposed this concept, I was instantly like no, I don't want to do this. But I knew how excited you were about it. And so even you being able to just share that with me was great, because you loved it. And I got to see a different side of just how you're like, I don't understand how you couldn't like the lyrics. I don't, or you know what I'm trying to say.
I'm with you.
I love to see the other side of things, so I appreciate it.
I had a confused lyric, which this is going to be a hard story to tell, because you know my novel,
Yes.
the content.
Yes.
I was listening to a bunch
Plug
of
your novel quickly.
Gina French is not a waste of roofies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Curtis is a novelist.
I have
you guys.
sold a novel like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So basically, prison guard, Gina French, narrowly avoids getting assaulted. And then she's looked at as a victim instead of this like badass girl that works in the jail.
Right.
And that kind of makes her loopy. It's actually quite, there's a lot of comedy in it.
Yep.
Despite the fact that it sounds so incredibly bleak and dark.
It does.
But at the time when I was writing, I was listening to a bunch of just like metal and just like, intense music. And Against Me, Thrash Unreal 2007, I thought the line was, sometimes your body takes you places that you didn't really plan on going. And I thought that's a really like happy but really dark lyric if you start breaking it up. Because your body takes you everywhere. However, if somebody just wants your body, it could, anyway. And so I kind of like kept thinking about that as I was writing. And then I found out years later, it's actually sometimes the party takes you places that you didn't really plan on going.
And it's the same, right?
No, well, yeah,
Sorta.
maybe. Okay, sure. Yeah.
But your body is yours. The party
Yes.
is not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there's my confused lyric. You probably don't want to. That'll bring Friday to a grinding halt.
I love how you wrap that up with a confused lyric, which we brought up earlier in the show.
It's like Seinfeld, man. It ends with all the topics and jokes coming together.
Who doesn't love a good full circle moment? I've been very randomly been following. That was great, by the way.
Thank you.
The I forget what it's called.
It's because there wasn't lyrics. You were like, I'm there.
I love this, Curtis. I love what you're doing right now.
The Seinfeld extra.
Those sounds coming out of your mouth. I follow a page. I'm just going to look it up now because I shared it yesterday. Modern Seinfeld.
Okay.
And so it is if Seinfeld were to take place today.
Yes.
And so have you watched Seinfeld? Like all of it?
Yeah.
Jerry dates a restaurant owner who doesn't slide up the garage door windows at her restaurant, even though the weather's getting much warmer outside. Elaine's boyfriend gets into cars head first. George tries to find out what doctor his doctor goes to because the doctor to a doctor must be the absolute best. He's convinced they're keeping the best ones for themselves. Kramer takes a vow of deafness, believing it will help him filter out all the useless information. And these
That's great.
are so... Because like Seinfeld is such an amazing show.
Yep.
The things that they've touched on and gotten and the dumbness of it all is just so wonderful. And for someone to take it and modernize it and have it be so bang on to me is just fantastic. I love it. Anyway, that's my little tidbit. I don't have a confused lyric or a bunch of heartfelt lyrics, but I do like Seinfeld.
Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop,
Bow,
boop,
bow, bow.
What's the deal with EDM music?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
That's it for episode 10.
Thank you.
Season 2.
Thank you for allowing me to do that. That was really.
Thank you for doing that.
Let's legit do a cooking episode. Let's do something you are passionate about.
Okay.
And I will just sit here and be like, okay,
Sure.
yeah.
Maybe I'll have to make you something.
How come cilantro tastes like soap to some people? Did you know that? That's weird.
Can I just, I've got a lot of really interesting things about food that I wish people knew because I hate when people say they don't like a food. It drives me up the wall.
Okay, next week we'll do hot takes part 2.
Okay.
And the week after that, let's do Stacie Cooper's crazy cooking trivia.
No, not even cooking trivia, but cooking.
Yeah.
Because I feel a lot of stuff.
And I'm going to prepare nothing.
Okay.
I'm not going to stay up 3 days. Oh, I had so many songs where I'm like, don't do this. But some were just like
man. And here
really
I am.
depressing, like angsty, you know?
Yeah, and I'm just absolutely unprepared, but also
But that's not your wheelhouse, man. You don't
But this
don't
has
give a
been-
shit about lyrics.
this has been a learning experience. I feel more learned
Yeah.
because of this. So there you go. And maybe our listeners will feel more learned. And maybe some listener will hear me and be like, I get it. She's just like me.
We got to go Raven.
Or they don't like lyrics either. That's what I'm talking.
We should do the 96.3 Cruise FM Stacie Cooper rave bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like go out to an open field. Oh, that's
Just
amazing. With no gopher holes.
Just go nuts.
Don't need to sprain our ankles. Okay.
Just glow sticks and pigtails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And comfy shoes.
Comfy shoes. Gotta have comfy shoes.
Okay. We're coming back to do this again next week. See ya.
This is the Cruise FM Out of Tune podcast with Stacie and Curtis.